Knock this in, 31 pickup right here. Smart. Don't think about our offense. Guard for me, all right? Here we go, 1, 2, 3.
Inside Notre Dame Basketball with Mike Brey is brought to you by Team Notre Dame members Adidas, Gatorade, McDonald's, Coca-Cola, Sprint, and Xerox. Inside Notre Dame Basketball is also sponsored by Bank of America, Xfinity from Comcast, Mazda, Meyer, Notre Dame Federal Credit Union, Sirius XM Satellite Radio, and UPS. Welcome, Irish fans, to this week's edition of Inside Notre Dame Basketball with Mike Brey. I'm Jack Nolan, joined as always by the head coach of the Fighting Irish, Mike Brey. And Coach, only one game this week, but a very busy and important week for your team.
Always a busy week, Jack, when our guys are in exams. We don't get to practice much early in the week, but we cranked it back up on Wednesday, and I think we've had really good energy and are ready to get going this afternoon against Purdue.
And you had a special visitor on Wednesday.
We did. Luke Herringody, coming back off a knee injury, came back and scrimmaged with us, and it was great. Now, not many of our big guys could guard him, but you know what? He really mentored a bunch of them the day, give them confidence, talked to Cooley, talked to all our big guys, and I thought was really helpful.
When we come back, we'll take a look at the highlights of Notre Dame's sixth straight victory, an 84-57 win over Brown.
Our best offer of the year is ending soon. Call now so you don't miss out. Get Xfinity TV for $10 a month for 12 months. Enjoy local programming and the top network channels. Don't wait. This offer ends December 21st. Call 1-800-XFINITY today and get Xfinity TV starting at $10 a month for 12 months. Or ask about our other TV packages and get access to Xfinity On Demand, HD, and HBO and Showtime. Make tomorrow awesome and switch today. Don't wait. This offer ends December 21st. Call 1-800-XFINITY now.
Quietly standing in the shade all of my days, and I've been trying to find
unlimited phone, unlimited data, unlimited life. The Galaxy S3 Unlimited Edition with truly unlimited data from Sprint.
He is suffering from flu-like symptoms.
We had to help him into the locker room. It may be a believer. Not in luck or fate.
You can see how exhausted Michael Jordan
but in
is.
the will to win.
Yes, Michael Jordan!
You win from within.
Classic performance by Michael Jordan.
So I'm really going to need your company.
Did I just change outside for you?
Window or aisle?
Right. Yes, sir? Excuse me. Can I help you?
Yeah. Is this the
restroom? Oh, it's right behind you. If you just turn right there.
Virgin America knows it's better for Xerox to manage their call centers, so they can focus on making flying cool again. With Xerox, you're ready for real business.
Coach, after your impressive win over Kentucky, you had 8 days without a game. What kind of concerns does that raise for a coach?
I'm very concerned about our rhythm because, after that Chicago State-Kentucky week, we're in such a groove. You want to keep playing. But this mature group really did a great job throughout that week of staying sharp, and we got out of the gate against Brown really well. I mean, we were really ready to play, stepping up, making shots. Eric Atkins continues to shoot the ball well for us. As does this guy right here. Scott Martin is really shooting it well. And I just like the offensive rhythm that we've gotten into, Jack. Great play there by Jack Cooley, an overplay steal. How about this savvy veteran point guard mode? Just Eric right now is playing as well as any point guard in the league. Jaren with his famous step back. I don't know if that's a great shot. Thank God we got number 45 there, Jack Cooley, to clean it up. Nobody's rebounding the ball better in college basketball than Jack Cooley. Real good decision. Tom Knight gave us excellent minutes off the bench. The old veteran came back, gave us great minutes. Real good movement here against their zone. Tom with another finish. Again, Tom was an instrumental veteran for us last year. Good hands defensively. We come up and we're out in transition. Heck of an athletic play here. Eric throwing it up above. Cameron Beshad again off the bench, instant offense. Good position by Tom, good outlet, and here we go in transition. Good throw ahead by Cameron right there. Jaron on a little bit of a step back. Tom gets us an extra possession, and we kick it out to a guy who's feeling very good about his jump shot, Scott Martin. Second half, a little bit of the same. Our ability to pass, Jack, is a great strength. Here is again the best offensive rebounder in college basketball, wrestling and cleaning it up for a second shot. Jaron on a ball screen, finds Eric. Eric probes and finds Jack for a finish. Really good offense right there, an unselfish offense. Roll by Jack Cooley. We skip it over the top. Great find by our point guard and Cameron Beshad. 17 points in 17 minutes. Pretty darn efficient. Transition. I love to see this guy with the ball because he always is making the right decision in the last month. Jaron Grant with a finish. Ball screening situation again. Eric on a skip pass to Austin Burgett, who shows that he is going to be a really good player for us. And I was just thrilled that we were in a great rhythm after an 8-day layoff. We have another test again because we've just had another layoff.
There are the final stats provided by UND.com, and they reflect a dominant performance by your team, including another very good and balanced offensive performance as 5 players score in double figures, but we should not forget the defense. At the beginning of the season, your defense was ahead of the offense. Now they seem to be even.
I would agree with that. I think our offense is closing the gap a little bit. 22 assists and only 3 turnovers is amazing efficiency. We got to keep continuing that defensive efficiency, but I like the rhythm and confidence we have on the offensive end right now.
Coach Brey has put the same starting lineup on the floor in 8 of 9 games this season, with the only change caused by Scott Martin missing a game with a sore knee. Martin believes the consistency in the starting lineup is leading to confidence on the floor.
It's definitely great for our stability and our confidence, and that starting 5 has played a lot of minutes and won a lot of games together. So we're very comfortable together, and I think that helps us be more confident on the floor. I think it helps us when we don't get off to good starts, that we have confidence in each other and we believe in each other, and we know that it's going to turn around after time. We're just going to keep doing what we do, and good things will happen.
I'm just really getting a lot of help from the veteran guys. They just really talk to me a lot out there on the floor and just really help keep me focused. And I'm just really been stepping up, knocking the shots down.
Cam, one of the top players in his high school class, and he has a great attitude.
Great attitude. We are so far ahead of where I thought we'd be with him. I'm so impressed with him. A lot of that has to do with the veterans on this team taking him under his wing, especially starting this summer. But he's coming in. He's become an improved defender. He's rebounding for us. But, man, does he find that bucket at key times.
Cam Beshad is one of many Irish players who have shown consistent improvement throughout this young season. We'll take a look at each of the 7 players in Coach Brey's core game day rotation when Inside Notre Dame Basketball returns.
CBO, cheddar, bacon, onion.
Yeah, it's tremendous.
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 Say hello to McDonald's new CBO. Smooth cheddar, crispy bacon, grilled onions on the Angus 3rd Pounder or premium chicken sandwiches. CBO, the simple joy of tremendous.
Yeah.
Turn your signature into a new Mazda. During Mazda's Zero to Drive event, lease select 2013 Mazdas for 0 down, 0 security deposit, 0 first month's payment, and 0 due at signing. It's our best deal of the season, but it's only for a limited time. During Mazda's Zero to Drive event, lease the 2013 Mazda 3 ISV for $219 a month for 39 months.
At Meijer, you'll be surprised to find the brands on your gift list at low Meijer prices. That means Kelly can save money and deliver an extra special Christmas morning surprise. Experience the joy of giving this holiday with the biggest brands at low Meijer prices. Experience the savings, experience the difference. Meijer.
Now, Coach, your team has a great deal of depth this year, both on the roster as a whole and within that 7-man core rotation.
Really does, Jack. You know, we've talked about our depth within the 7 and the different combinations we can play, and I'm very excited the flexibility I have within those 7. But those other guys are still competing to jump into the 7 or make that 8. You know, when you start with a Scott Martin, it starts with leadership. This guy has been rock solid, a veteran for us. This is what he's doing this year on a consistent basis, more than he's done past in his career. I got on him this summer. I said, I just want you to shoot. Get shots up this summer, and I think it's really paid dividends. But he helps us flow on both ends of the floor. Can make a shot, great team defender, leads us in charges taken, and a calm demeanor out there on the floor. He's great for us to talk in huddles. This guy right here, Jack Cooley, I firmly believe he's the best rebounder in college basketball and certainly the best offensive rebounder. He's a double-double machine. He's there every night. How about this athletic play, stepping through a double team and scoring the ball? And I think it's a great story in college basketball how he's become a main guy and really a first-team all-league kind of guy. When he gets 2 hands on it, it's really his basketball. Big-time rebounder, gives us a physical presence, a great screener. Now, when you talk about point guards, I'm excited about this guy because right now at times he's coaching the team. When you have a point guard in a groove like Eric Atkins, shooting the basketball the best of his career, but his decision-making is flat out off the charts. 33 assists and I think 3 turnovers in the last 3 or 4 games. Just orchestrating everything on the offensive end of the floor and spearheading our defense. A guy that I really trust, calling sets now, and truly the quarterback of our basketball program. Jaren Grant, I think, has found his groove starting in the second half of the BYU game in New York. A scoring, slashing guard, but also a guy who can find people off of the ball screen situation. I think he's become a more engaged defender, which has helped him. That's one thing I want him to do more. Just catch and shoot. You don't have to try and just catch and shoot, just like that right there. You don't have to try and get it any closer. I love when he keeps it simple, but a very special guy for us who can attack the rim and make plays. Pat Connaughton, much improved as an all-round basketball player. He's become our defender on the perimeter. He's always been a shot maker there, but the thing that he's doing this year more on the offensive end is he's become a playmaker. He can put it on the floor 2 or 3 times, find his teammates, find Eric and Jaren for a 3-point shot, and an athletic finisher. He's been around the bucket, can always rebound for us, but has just become a better college basketball player in his second year as a starter for us. Garrick Sherman, averaging 10 points off the bench for us, a veteran guy. Footwork in the post, as we see right here. Good hands and feet around the bucket. He can score the basketball. He can finish left and right hand around the bucket. He gives us a defensive presence, a veteran defensive presence on the other end of the floor. Just a crafty big guy that's helped us. Cameron, just right now, I think he's playing as well as any freshman in our league. Catch and shoot guy, and with the ability of our team to pass, they always find him. Out of bounds situation right here, shoot the basketball, catch and shoot. He's been a little bit of an instant offense guy off the bench for us. He can take it to the hole with that length and finish. He can get out in transition. Right here, just a heck of a drive and finish over the top of big guys. An improved defender and somebody that's going to get better and better as the year goes.
Now, folks, there are a total of 14 players listed on the Irish roster this season, and everyone is contributing to Notre Dame's success. We'll talk about the second 7 right after this timeout. In our last segment, we looked at the group of players who are getting the bulk of the playing time right now. But, Coach, every player on your roster is expected to contribute, and all of them are.
All of them are contributing. And, you know, you start with our senior class, our seniors that we have. Mike Brohammer is with us, but unfortunately those knees are so banged up he can't play this year, but he's still a member of our team. He's still a leader. He's around practice, and he travels with us. Joey Brooks has another interesting situation. We decided to redshirt him this year because game minutes were just not going to be available. He has handled that with class and dignity, and he has been a key guy in practice and another key leader and mature guy. Tom Knight, as we talked about in the last highlights, he's a guy that you always have in mind. He comes off the bench the other night against Brown. He's a veteran for us. He gave us great minutes last year, at the end of the season especially, to really help us. Pat Crowley joined us as a walk-on, but very much an instrumental guy, especially in our practices guarding Eric Atkins and Jaron Grant. Zach August has an extremely bright future. He's just young. We've just got to keep getting him reps in practice. I'm excited about his future in our program. Austin Burgett, a feel-for-the-game guy a la Scott Martin, someone who's going to be that spread-you-out four-man that we've had a lot of success with. And Eric Katenda, a young man who's made just great strides, overcoming losing eyesight in his left eye. He gets eligible for us right after exams, and we look forward to evaluating him and see if he can help us.
And great chemistry on this team. They like to spend time with each other.
They do. This group's been around together. You know, one of the reasons I love coaching here at Notre Dame, and I signed on for another 10 years, is the kind of young men that I get to work with here. This is a group I love being around. They've got a mature sense of humor, and they love to play together and win.
When you get to spend some time around Mike Brey's Notre Dame teams, you discover that the players' talents extend far beyond the basketball court. With Christmas coming up, we thought this would be a good time to let the players show you their vocal talents by wishing you a Merry Christmas in song.
Frosty the Snowman was a jolly, happy soul.
And this Christmas will be a very special Christmas for me, yeah.
You better not shout, you better not cry, you better not pout, I'm telling you why. Santa Claus is coming to town, Santa Claus is coming to town, Santa Claus is coming to town.
Vive le vent, vive le vent, vive le vent d'hiver. Chestnuts roasting on an open fire.
Jingle bells, jingle all the way. Oh, what fun it is to ride on a one-horse open sleigh. Hey.
Silent night, holy night, all is calm, all is bright.
On the first day of Christmas, my true love gave to me a partridge in a pear tree. Rudolph the red-nosed reindeer had a very shiny nose, and if you ever saw him, you would even say it glows. Pa-rum-pum-pum-pum. This Christmas, hang down the mistletoe. I don't know all the words, but y'all know them.
Y'all know what I'm talking about, huh?
We wish you a Merry Christmas.
We wish you a Merry Christmas. We wish you a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year.
We love seeing you at Bank of America.
But we know you want to be able to bank wherever you are.
Bank of America Mobile Banking lets you bank on your schedule.
Now you can securely deposit checks you get right away with your smartphone camera. Watch this.
It doesn't get more convenient than that. See? Success.
It's amazing. Check balances, pay bills,
and much, much more.
right here.
Bank on your schedule and deposit checks on the go. Download the Bank of America mobile banking app today.
I need to get back to work.
3, 2, 1.
It's hard to call it radio when it's this out of the box.
Listen to that. Man, you know just what to say.
You might be a redneck.
Fox News alert on several dramatic new developments.
Frank Sinatra.
You're a delightful audience. Let's go to Margaritaville, to the 10, to the 5, touchdown.
This is satellite radio. Welcome to Sirius XM.
It's time now for this week's Ask Coach Brey question presented by CBTS. This week's question comes from a member of the Notre Dame student section known as the Leprechaun Legion, Christian Stoutenberg, who asks, Coach, can you talk about the effect the Leprechaun Legion has on the team during the game?
The Leprechaun Legion is our sixth man. It is so important to keeping our energy level up. I think when the Legion is rocking, our guys play and they never feel fatigue, a la the Kentucky night, the energy in the building. Now, we have a bunch of games, Big East games, where we'll need that Legion running at a high level for us to keep up our success here at home.
Now, if you would like to ask Coach Brey a question, all you have to do is log on to UND.com and click on Ask Coach Brey in the rotating boxes in the middle of the main page. Notre Dame freshman Eric Katenda is doing an outstanding job overcoming the challenge of continuing to play basketball after an accident in a pickup game left him blind in one eye. Knowing that, it should come as no surprise that Eric had no problem handling my questions on this week's Inside Notre Dame Basketball Fast Break. First car you ever drove?
Mazda.
Favorite part of practice?
End of it.
Worst part of practice?
Conditioning.
Player on the team most like you?
Scott Martin.
Food you like to eat before every game?
Pasta.
Favorite thing to do while relaxing?
Playing video games.
Favorite sports team?
OKC.
Player on the team most likely to be on the cell phone the longest?
Probably me.
Toughest class you have taken at Notre Dame?
Sociology, understanding societies.
Best nickname on the team and who has it?
Me, Biggie, money contender.
Toughest Notre Dame player to guard?
Jaren Grant.
Best defender on the team?
Pat Connaughton.
Best leaper on the team?
Zach or myself.
Best dunker on the team?
Zach.
Best singer on the team?
I'll give that to Zach.
Best comedian on the team?
Eric Atkins.
Free throw contest, who wins, you or Coach Brey?
Me.
Confident for a freshman.
Confident, very confident. And he's done a great job for us in overcoming a lot of odds. I'm really excited that he's going to be able to be in uniform here for in the second semester and help us even more in practice. And again, with him, we want to be patient and just really evaluate him this year and get him accustomed to things.
This show is flying by. When we come back, we'll take a look at a very busy pre-Christmas week of basketball for the Fighting Irish.
Bob, these projections, they're optimistic. Productivity up, costs down, time to market reduced.
Those are good things.
Upstairs, they will see fantasy.
Not fantasy, logistics. UPS came in. Analyze the supply chain, inventory systems.
UPS?
UPS.
Not fantasy. Who would have thought?
I did.
We did, Bob. We did.
Got it.
I'm very happy I made the switch.
It's easy.
They're great.
As I go out, being nervous about going out into the world.
You switch because
for what you get and what they give back.
Of the people.
It'd just be another thing that I know is there for me all the time.
It's a no-brainer.
It's about family. It's about values. It's about doing things the right way.
And that's why I'm sticking with them.
You just get sucked in, and it's great. We're there.
Notre Dame Federal Credit Union. Come home.
You know you're going to get the best when you go to Notre Dame Federal Credit Union.
Coach, exams are over and Christmas break is coming up, but first your team faces 4 games in 7 days, starting with a matchup with Purdue and Indianapolis.
We got a tough one today against Purdue, a team that really makes you play ugly. They guard you and they rebound the basketball, so we're going to have to move the ball around to get shots. I want us to defend them, and I want us to play better down at the Crossroads than we did last year against Indiana. We come back with a busy schedule. IPFW comes up here on Monday the 17th. Kennesaw comes in, and that's Lewis Preston, my former assistant, the head coach there. Look forward to seeing him. And then we end up before a short Christmas break against Niagara coming in here the 21st. I like the fact that we're playing a lot of games before Christmas.
We, of course, will have a look at the highlights from a busy week of Notre Dame basketball on next week's show. Until then, thanks so much for watching, and as always, go Irish. Inside Notre Dame Basketball with Mike Brey has been brought to you by Team Notre Dame members Adidas, Gatorade, McDonald's, Coca-Cola, Sprint, and Xerox. Inside Notre Dame Basketball is also sponsored by Bank of America, Xfinity from Comcast, Mazda, Meyer, Notre Dame Federal Credit Union, Sirius XM Satellite Radio, and UPS.